Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, well, thank you. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Alabama, US.
Oh, Alabama. Okay.
Yes.
How long have you been in Alabama?
Well, it's been 8 months I'm here.
Eight months.
I'm actually from Bangladesh, but I
Hmm.
moved here in
Oh,
2022.
great. Yeah, I think you were the first student I've had from Bangladesh, so
Oh,
that's quite interesting. Yeah, we get a few from India, but yeah, Bangladesh is quite rare, I think, on Cambly and that. But did you
hmm.
come for studies or for work in the US?
Oh, yes, I'm studying here.
Okay. What are you studying?
Yes,
Hmm.
I'm studying nursing.
Ah, nursing. Okay. Uh, so you
Yes,
chose a nursing college in Alabama. Yeah. Why did you
that's right.
choose Alabama? Was there a specific school or the weather or yeah?
Oh, well, it's because first I got like a very good scholarship, academic as well as housing. I really needed scholarship to study abroad, and second
Yeah.
was because of the weather. Yeah, that's right. Weather is
Yeah.
weather is very important for me.
I know. Yeah, I'm from Canada, so I realize that, but I stay in Mexico now because I cannot deal with the
Uh-huh.
winter. Like in my hometown the other day, it was minus 33. Yeah,
Oh my
minus
God.
33. That's right. I know, because you also come from a warm country too. So because
Yes.
what is it like in the winter in Bangladesh? How cold does it get?
I think the lowest that it went, not even in my city, but in other cities of Bangladesh, I think the lowest it went was like uh, one or minus one, something like that. I don't think so.
Yeah,
It went below that, and especially
right.
the place that I live in. I live in Dhaka. I don't. I think you have heard about
Dhaka, the
Dhaka. That's the
capital.
capital city.
Yeah.
Yeah, the capital city
Hmm.
of Bangladesh. Over there, I think the high, like the lowest was, I think 10. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty warm country. That's right. Yes.
That's right. Yeah. And but are
Mhm.
there many Bangladeshi people in Alabama? Is there a little community?
There is. I'm not going to say that a big community, but
Okay.
not a, like I will not say it's a very small either. It's a quite a community. So I have students. So I know about like probably 30 students from Bangladesh who came just like with me in fall 2022, and
Hmm.
then I know some families. They live very very far away from where I live, but I know
Okay.
them. I know they exist, and I've never been to them. I've never really said them, but I know they exist. Yes, so there is
Yeah.
like I said, not a huge one, but there is like a
Right.
good
A
community
few
around
other
here.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Long are you going to be in the US for?
Well, I will be here for about like 4 years because
Yeah.
I'm doing my course is for about 4 years. So uh, yeah, I think about like I came in 2022, so I think about till 2026 I'll be here. Yeah.
Yeah. Because in Canada, like normally, if you come to study, they give you like a visa after to work for a
Mm-hmm.
couple of years. I think up to about 3 years. In the US, I think it's maybe 1 year or 2 years you can work after you finish. Yeah.
Yeah, so now for US it's very different than how it's in Canada. Like in
Yeah.
US it depends on your course, on your subject. So if you are
Oh,
having science STEM subjects, then it's different. And if you're having non-STEM, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. So if you are not having either one of them in your course, then it's not a STEM. It's a non-STEM, and when you are non-STEM, you get about like a year or two as your EPT, OPT. I'm not really sure about them because I'm in the science. I know more
yeah.
about my how my thing will work. So like
Yeah.
after I complete my studies, I will be able to do internship, and they will allow me to do internship. Like I will have like some paperworks to do. I will do the paperwork, and then I will move forward. I'll do the internship, and then if I am lucky, if I get hired and somebody wants to, I think they will get, like, they have to do, they also, if somebody hires me, they also have to do a very long procedure of paperwork. So if I get lucky, if they do and I get hired, only then I'll be able to work, or else I have to go back to my country.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
would you like to stay in the US after and work for a while and get some experience?
Well, yes, I would love to
Yeah.
have experience, because I have been to many different countries. Like I grew up in Saudi Arabia, so I know the Middle
Really?
East. And then I,
Oh, okay.
yes,
Yeah.
then I was in Bangladesh, so I know the Bangladesh, India, Pakistan. I know that culture. I was also in Malaysia for my. I was actually studying pre med, and I couldn't complete my pre med, so I was in Malaysia and Singapore. So again, I know that Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So now that I am in America, I want to know a bit more about the American people and the culture. So yes, I would like
Yeah.
to be here briefly. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. How do you feel so far after 8 months? Like, because many people have big expectations of America, and sometimes,
Yes.
they're based on Hollywood, Disneyland, Netflix, and TV shows. And then they come to the
Yeah.
country, and the reality of, some states like Alabama or
Yeah.
Tennessee is quite different than they were expecting, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you
So
feel so
in
far?
my
Yeah.
case,
Mhm.
so in my case, like when I was traveling, I knew that, it is not just Hollywood, it is just not
Yeah,
Disney World. There is much more than just
right.
them. And moreover, I knew that US is so huge. There are so, like, the states are different than one another. Like Alabama is very
Yeah,
different than New York. The other state that I have been to is New York. So
yeah,
Oh, so sorry. These Alabama and New York is two different world. Like when I went to
yeah.
New York, I couldn't believe that this is also US, because the US I know is Alabama. So no, I didn't have such big expectation.
Yeah,
I'm actually very happy. The first 1 month was very hard for me. The first, not 1 month, I'll say, like, couple of months was hard for me, because um I had something going on back home. I got married. So I was with my, like, I got married in January of 2021, 2022, and by August I was already in US. So, like, it was a very short duration with my
Oh,
husband.
yeah,
So it was bad. The first couple
yeah,
of months was bad. Mentally, I was very bad. But as time progressed and I started adapting with how everything works in US and all, I was good, honestly, and I love it. I
yeah,
love the
that's
weather.
great.
Very
Yeah,
important. When
yeah,
I went to New York just a couple of weeks ago, it was so cold. Like, the jacket I was having, it wasn't enough, and the same
yeah.
jacket I wear in Alabama, and it's good. It's fine. So
Right. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah, people forget, like, because the northern parts of the states is very close to Canada,
Mhm.
so similar weather,
Yeah.
in Montana,
Mhm.
Minnesota, all of the northern states. But what about
Mhm.
people, though? Have you been able to adjust, to the American people and get along with them? Mhm.
Oh, they are lovely. Honestly, till now I have only met. I will call them angels, because I only met them. Like I met someone like, it was in my dorm, like a welcome party. Like, it was not a party. They just came. Those like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, like, whoever lives around the dorm, the neighbors of, like, just
Yeah,
regular
right.
American,
Neighbor.
they
Yeah.
came in and they were welcoming us. A couple of people came from church, and in that party I met this couple, a middle-aged couple, and they were very normal. They were just like, hey, if you need something, let us know. Here is our phone number. Just text us. And then I went to their house a couple of times. It was all good. And in the last time when I met them, they actually told my husband came here a couple of months
Yeah.
ago. So they told my husband that Rim is my name is Rim. So
Rim. Okay.
they
Yeah.
told that Rim, yes. So they told that Rim is our unofficial daughter, So I love those
Really?
people. In fact, like just a while
Wow.
ago, yeah, so just a while ago, I got a text from a friend from my university, and she left. She already graduated. She already left. I met her like probably like thrice in one semester, but we would always talk over call, always message over text and everything. So she texted me just a while ago telling me that she misses me and she would like to see me, even though we didn't really
Yeah.
have time together. But whatever
Right.
interaction we had, whatever times we
Yeah.
spent, it was splendid, I will say. Yes, so I
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love the
that's
people over
great.
here.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, because I think, yeah, sometimes a place like Alabama can be friendlier than New York or Los Angeles, like living in a smaller place. Because are you in a small city or town there?
Yeah, I will say it is smaller than much more
Yeah.
other cities. Yes,
Okay. Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
तो
But
लिखे
what
इंग्लिश
about,
कितना का पता है कि मुझे
yeah, like what about fitting in like with English and everything? Because people from Alabama can have quite a strong accent too, or like any parts of the
yeah.
southern US. Was that difficult for you to learn or, understand?
Well, fortunately for me, I grew up watching Hollywood. I watched many
Okay.
movies with my father. So I was unknowingly very known with all kind of accents in US. I will not say
Oh,
all, but perhaps like at least couple of them. So in one of the accent that I was familiar was with Texan accent. Um,
yeah. Right.
like I used to watch this one show, and this show was based on Texas. So I will not say completely aware, but I was some sort of aware, and it wasn't very hard for me to understand. I know a lot of people, from Bangladesh, India, and other countries. They were very confused with the accent. They would take time to understand, but for me,
Yeah.
thankfully, it was
For
never
now,
a
right, right.
problem.
So, but
Yeah.
on Cambly Rim, so what do you want to do more speaking practice, or do you want to practice any specific areas of speaking? Because if you look in the Cambly dashboard, there's many different
Yeah.
classes. You could choose from business
Hmm.
English, computer English, everyday English. Is there any particular area that you're interested in?
Well, this is like you are a teacher, and I have like a small number of viewers that I have on my YouTube channel, and
Oh, okay.
I'm doing this to actually show my how do I say this, like this is like for me it's a way to build my confidence and to show my viewers how it is to actually speak to someone from different accents. And I want to familiarize
Oh,
myself with many other different accents, because I just don't want to be only with like
yeah,
Americans, or I want to
right,
understand
sure.
more accents. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
And but
I
is
want to know
your
something about
sure, go
yes,
ahead.
please
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, you first. Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry. So I just want to know one thing, like like why did you move from Canada? Oh, like yeah, you said about the weather, but was there any other reason for you to move to
Well,
Mexico?
yeah, I like living in foreign places. I lived in Spain, I lived in
Mm-hmm.
Thailand, 'cause I'm a writer as well. I do like travel writing. So for me, it's more interesting, to be in a different country that I can write about, get
Mm-hmm.
inspiration from, and do photographs about. So yeah, that's a big part of it too. And it's also cheaper to live in Mexico than Canada. But what are you going? Is your YouTube channel going to be about learning English? Or-
Yes, it is about learning English. I'm not a great like I'm not as great as you, but I'm still trying. I do have
Good.
a YouTube channel. That's right.
That's great. Yeah. Did you start the channel recently? Uh, mhm.
It's been a year that I
Oh,
started this
okay.
channel.
Okay.
I'm working on it. Yes.
Okay. Well, anyways, Rim, yeah, we're running out of time. So nice to meet you. I hope we can talk again in the future. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, yes, surely.
Okay.
We'll see you
See you
again.
next
Bye.
time. Yeah. Bye.